Good afternoon everyone, and welcome to another video from T.W White Sons, Mazda in Orpington. So this afternoon I'm going to show everyone around this lovely CX-5, really popular model, and in very strong demand, I would say. So it's a 2020 Mazda CX-5 in the lovely machine grey, personally probably my favourite colour alongside this Soul Red. So really nice colour, suits the car well, and specification wise it is an SE-L Nav Plus model. So got obviously the sat nav. Mileage wise it is just under 40,000 miles, but I will confirm that later on in the video. Okay, let's have a walk around the car just to give everyone an idea of the condition of the car. So really nice condition. As you can see, obviously hard to get across in the video, but yeah, really nice condition, the paintwork, etc. Just show everyone the near side of the car, see the reflection in the paintwork, and onto the rear. You can just see the depth of the paintwork, the reflection, everything. Really good shine to the car. You know, no kind of scuffs or dents really to mention. Superb condition, you know, this CX-5 is. Onto the wheels, kind of like a gunmetal grey finish, so really hides the brake dust well, even I should say. You know, no curving marks or anything of the sort, and we've got really good Yokohama tyres all round, I believe, but I will just double check. Let's have a look. No, okay, so the front tyres are different make, but obviously you can see tread wise, you know, lots of tread and lots of life left in the tyres. Let's show everyone in the boot this CX-5. One of the many really good features of the CX-5, really generous size boot. You can have a look here, you know, lots of space if you've got a young family or you're going away for the week, etc. Suitcases, you know, runs to the tip, for example, gardening, all that kind of thing. And really spacious boot. Under the boot floor we've got more space that you can kind of put things in that you know you want to keep in the car but you don't use every day. And then there we've got like the compressor, and some more kind of space should you need. Another particular feature I really like on the CX-5, we've got so the boot continues into like the corners. The boot floor is flat and continues in the corners, I should say, and then you can lift these up and you've got like some more storage space, which I really like. Storage space in the car, I like to keep lots of things just in case. So we've got one of those on the driver's side and also the passenger side. So I think that's really good design and use of space, and really a lot neater when you look at the boot floor. We've got our parcel shelf, so you can hide obviously what's in the boot should you wish to do so. And then you can see here, if you want to flatten the rear seats, as easy as so. And you can just get kind of an idea of kind of the load capacity, the space, if you've got like long items, etc. Really useful. And for myself anyway, usually you've got something long in your hands and you approach the car, and then it's like you don't want to put it down, but you can't get the seats flat. So yeah, really easy in the CX-5. Just obviously pull this catch or lever even, and the rear seats just fold flat, as easy as that. Let's get into the rear, fix this back in its place like so, and let's show everyone in the rear of this CX-5. So we've got a black cloth trim, really nice, with like contrasting centres. I really like cloth. A lot of people you know, prefer leather, but I think cloth's my preference. You know, doesn't get hot or cold, kind of stays neutral in both summer and winter. Rear armrest folds down, pair of cup holders, a gubbin tray, coin tray, I'll call that. I'm not entirely sure, but it is useful. And then under here, some more kind of space. And I think we've got, I'm on the wrong side, but yeah, a pair of USB inputs there. So really nice and useful for rear occupants and passengers. Rear legroom, fantastic. You know, one of the reasons why they're so popular, the CX-5, that, you know, they really suit families. Well, everyone, to be fair. They're really good, you know, design and innovation with the use of space, I think, the CX-5s. So that's in the rear. And then I'll show everyone in the front. You know, superb condition, really. All the cloth and everything, the seats, the dashboard, the steering wheel, really nice condition throughout. And a really high build quality and really good materials I think Mazda have gone for on the CX-5. So let's just let me show everyone the front of a CX-5 and what it looks like and some of the features. So we've got a black dashboard with the contrasting kind of stitching, and then we've got all the aluminium trim, which I think is really nice, kind of on the dashboard, door cards, around the gear lever, you know, on the steering wheel, etc. Really breaks up the black interior. I'm just going to start the engine and put the window up. Right, so I'll start here. We've got our armrest, which also teams up as some good storage space. We've got another coin tray here, and you've got a lot of space in there. Another pair of USB inputs, an AUX input and a 12 volt charging port there, which I'll just close. In front of that, you've got a pair of cup holders, really nice and useful. And then in front of that, we've got our electronic handbrake. So foot on the brake, down to release, and pull up to fix the handbrake on. That took some getting used to personally for me, but I think the big benefit of that is you don't have the conventional kind of handbrake taking up space on the interior, and it's a lot cleaner. So yeah, I've kind of got round to that now personally myself. Then down here we've got all our controls for like our infotainment screen and sat nav. So I'll just show everyone the screen. We've got our sat nav here, push down on the button, and then we can, for example, find an address, and it's quite easy to kind of use, really easy compared to some other manufacturers, make some models, I think, anyway. And then on to communication, asks you straight away to connect to phone. We won't on this occasion. Onto our music, we've got like DAB radio, you know, everything you should really like or wish for. So that's obviously the infotainment screen. I won't bore anyone any longer with that. And then down here we've got our climate control panel, super easy to use. So fan speed, up, down, temperature, you know, up, down, really nice and easy to use. I'll actually turn that down. And then we've got our heated rear screen and our kind of front demist also for the front windscreen. So really nice and easy to use. AC button, that's on. So really user friendly and you know, well thought out, I think. Onto our steering wheel, we've got our volume controls, info there. You can answer and decline calls should you like. And then to the right we've got our cruise control, and then pretty much a given nowadays, but we've got our kind of electric windows front and rear, and electrically adjustable mirrors, which also fold in from this button here, so that, you know, they're really nice and useful when you're parking. You can fold them in, so you don't have to worry about that. And then down here we've got like our, what I would call more like the safety systems, which you won't need to use all the time. So we can turn our parking sensors off, traction control, lane assist, and also start stop should you like. You can turn that off also. Another good point in the CX-5, really good kind of seating position and kind of adjustability, so you can really get comfortable. I think it's a car for everyone. I've never heard someone say they don't, you know, they can't get comfortable in a CX-5, etc. You can really adjust the seat well, and also you've got your steering wheel, which will come out and also up and down, so you know, really good adjustability. I'll just lock that back in place, and then I'll just kind of show everyone, you know, the speedometer dial. So we've got our rev counter to the left, our speedometer in the center, nice and clear, exactly where you want it. And then to the right, please excuse, we are running out of fuel, so hopefully I do get back to the showroom. But I just wanted to get this car online before the end of the day. So yeah, hopefully I get back to the showroom, but yeah, that's not your problem. So the mileage, as I said earlier, I will confirm that's 39,589. So under 40,000 miles, nice mileage for the car. And then we can change kind of the display here, you know, the range, which is 0, you know, MPG, etc, etc. So yeah, we can kind of look at all those things here. So yeah, driving the CX-5, 2-litre petrol engine. Mazda have decided to stay with a larger displacement engine, so 2 litres, naturally aspirated, and a 4-cylinder. So kind of more of a traditional engine layout. You know, a lot of other manufacturers have decided to downsize their engines, you know, maybe 3 cylinders and turbocharged, or smaller 4-cylinder 1.2 litre, 1.4 litre turbocharged engines. But Mazda have, you know, decided to stay with the SKYACTIV technology. So what that means is they've kept the larger displacement engines, so you get good drivability, good power, but you don't have to sacrifice on economy. They really are very economical. So yeah, you know, I think you get the best of both worlds. A really kind of well engineered and good design for Mazda, I think. They've really done well, and extremely reliable engines. Gearbox, 6-speed manual, you know, really nice and easy to interact with. You know, quite close ratio as well, exactly where you want all the gears. I know that sounds a bit silly, but I've driven some cars and I think the gearboxes are terrible. For reverse, it's just down and up like so. And the clutch is nice and easy to use, and I think the manual gearbox gives you lots of control over the car. You know, you can decide what gear you're in, exactly when you want to be in it. That's personally anyway. So I'm a fan of the, you know, the Mazda manual gearbox. So yeah, just to summarize, a really nice example of a CX-5. I always end up making these videos longer than they should be. But yeah, a bit about T.W White Sons. If you haven't dealt with us before, please do check our online reviews, etc. Customer service is really important to us, so do take a look at, you know, check us out online, put it that way. In terms of part exchange, if you have a part exchange, excellent, do let us know. Obviously, we are a Mazda dealer, but we have lots of other kind of makes and models, and it makes the, you know, the job a little bit more interesting for myself, as I get to drive and advertise and deal with various other makes and models, which is really good for someone like myself, bit of a petrol head. In terms of the car, it will have a year's Mazda approved used warranty, so you know, anything, parts, labour that would possibly go wrong with the car, you'd be covered. That would also be a year's breakdown cover, and obviously we will get the car in the workshop, you know, put it on a ramp, inspect it, 101 point inspection. If it's, I haven't checked in all honesty yet, I just wanted to get the car advertised before the end of the day, but if it needs a service and MOT, we will carry out all of those things. So yeah, in summary, CX-5, really nice example, great colour, personally in my opinion anyway, but I'll let everyone decide for themselves. So yeah, if anyone's got any questions at all, please feel free to give us a call, send us an email. We are more than happy to help. So yeah, look forward to hearing from you soon, and thank you for watching another video from T.W White Sons. Take care, bye bye.